Hi guys, it's Amy with Aim to Plan, and today I am here to flip through the swag drop from Kelva Plan. So I got this at Go Wild, which was a couple of weeks ago at this point. I did post yesterday my swag video, and this was one of the items that we received during Go Wild. I said I would record a separate video for it just because it was actually like a planner, and so I wanted to show you what it looked like. I did see that Heather had posted some of these for sale. I guess she had some left over from Go Wild. I'm pretty sure at this point it is sold out. One of the things that she noted is that this is kind of a sneak peek of a 12-month planner that she is going to be releasing. So if you're interested in this, at some point she is going to release it as a full 12-month planner. So just wanted to give you that heads up. Now, I did go ahead and take out the intro card that had that information on it. I just tried to find it and couldn't. I pretty much just dumped all of my swag into my guest room, and so it's all over the place now. But I'll show you everything else that is in here. Again, the card with like Heather's message is missing from here. I just put that separately so that way I can get that into my memory book. But the other items that were in here, the first thing is this Kelva Plan pen. It looks like a ballpoint pen, and so I'm going to put this into my drawer just to be able to use that with the rest of my pens. I've been trying to kind of like have a collection of like random pins just so that way I or Sophia or anyone else can just grab it and be able to use it like straight away. So it just is in our desk area. We just need like all those random pins. So that was one of the items. The other item here is this kind of vinyl sticker. It's kind of like a matte feel. It feels really good actually. It says self-care is not selfish, which I absolutely agree with. I love that message, and I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put that though. It's like kind of a rectangle, and I'm not sure if it would go well like on a cover, or I don't know. I'm not sure quite yet about that. And then the other two things in here, sorry for knocking the video, is going to be the sticker sheets as well as the planner. And so this is the sticker sheet. It is not selfish to make your happiness a priority. Be gentle with yourself. Take care of your heart, mind, body, and soul. It is your treasure. You can't pour from an empty cup. I will be my best self. Be real, not perfect. You are enough. Today is my self-care day. Self-care, the practice of taking an active role in protecting one's own well-being and happiness. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Right? Find what nourishes your soul. Trust the timing of your life. Tomorrow needs you. Stronger than the storm. Wherever you are, be all there. Right? Self-care is the active way that I take care of myself. Oh yes, that's perfect. The body heals with play, the mind heals with laughter, the spirit heals with joy. Oh, I like that one. Be kind to your mind. Self-care is not selfish. There is hope even when your brain says there is not. Whatever is good for your soul, do that. Take care of your soul. Mental health matters. Self-care, make yourself a priority. Strive for progress, not perfection. You are beautiful, strong, worthy, loved. And then this one says, stronger than the storm. And I think I read all of them in random order. But so that's a sheet of Heather's lettering and some self-care related quotes. Then you get a sheet of like, these are like the monthly boxes as well as some like quarter boxes, dots, and then a longer strip to kind of go down the sidebar. I love that. Ooh, I love this. So more boxes. I love boxes. I love these bullets. I've been trying to get into like washi dots, so these are super useful. There's some checklists, and these Heather has been really good about like kind of like making it the correct size for her planner. So I'm assuming some of these sizes, which don't look like happy planner sizes, they probably fit into her self-care planner. Right, and then she has a sheet of numbers, and of course there's all 12 months here, and then it looks like two versions, like 1, 2, that you can use for the tabs. And then right here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months of dates. So that is perfect for dating an undated planner, which this one is. And then it has here monthly mood tracker with like the entire month here. And then you can kind of like, you can do it where it's like each of these is a different color. And so you could just color in each box. So that's really actually kind of cool. So you can have like a monthly mood tracker like that, with the different colors, and then you can use this space to reflect on how your mood was for the entire month. There is monthly struggles. Here's a self-care, that's a weekly tracker, and you have a couple of those different versions, and then some more boxes and dots. So I love that. This actually, I didn't actually look through it before this video, so I actually love that. I love functional boxes too, of course. So the last item, right, sorry for the noise there. The last item is going to be the planner. And again, as I mentioned earlier, she put on the welcome card that this is a sneak peek of a self-care planner that she's planning to release as a 12th month version. And so there's only 3 months in this one. And so I will flip through and just kind of show you what the 3 months look like, but just again know that her plan is to be able to release this as a full year planner. So because it's only 3 months, it's set on like super tiny discs. These look like micro discs. They look, honestly, they look even smaller than mini discs from the Happy Planner. So you know, the Happy Planner mini discs are like 0.75 inches. This looks, honestly, it looks smaller than that. But I love this cover. This is actually a really cute cover for Go Wild, and I would use it for Go Wild for sure. So it looks like this on the front, and on the back it looks the same, but it has kind of a plan, and I just love like the little bit of yellow right there. So inside is like the stripes with kind of the same color gradient, and I love that. And the back inside cover looks the same. So you'll see that. All right, so the first divider here, the dividers themselves have like black tabs. So you would have to use like either silver foiling or something like that. Maybe just like a sticker that is like white on a black background, in order for your labels to stand out there. I feel like just using like regular like clear sticker would not work unless they're foiled. But this, I love this, is kind of like a super simple like leopard pattern, again with the same gradient, and repeats on this side, right? And so then it opens up with some like leopard print down the margin here, and it's dot grid. This is the style of dot grid that Heather uses for hers. It's like diagonal, so I actually kind of like that. That's cool. But it does have the monthly, so it goes Sunday to Saturday, and you have the 5 weeks, so that way you can just set up a monthly. That is really cool. Again, there's a dot grid right here on this side. All right, and then it goes into the first page here, which is weekly self-care. It has weekly checklists, and so you have a chance to kind of put out several habits. And so here, instead of Sunday to Saturday, it's Monday through Sunday. And so you put the week, you put your tasks, and then you can check out your self-care habits. You also have a gratitude tracker, and again, it's Monday through Sunday, where you can, I guess, like just journal about or like track different things that you're grateful for. And then down here it says next week I will focus on, and so it's a little journaling spot right here. And then for the daily pages, the way that it's set up, just looking at it right now, is it's 2 days per one page. And so the first, or what it says, is daily self-care journal, the date, how I want to feel today, so you can kind of fill this in early in the morning. And then midday check-in, it says I feel, I need, and then thoughts, so you kind of check in with yourself during the middle of the day. And then at the end of the day, it says end of day check-in, I feel, I need, thoughts. So these two sections repeat itself. And then right here it says most rewarding interaction today, and you have just journaling space. And then right here it says overall today was, and again journaling space. Now to me, I really actually like the layout here, and I like the different prompts that you're given. It doesn't really feel self-care related to me. Definitely I can see the checklist working, and I think gratitude is very important for self-care, but I'm just trying to, like, for me, I know what I like for self-care, but I feel like having some more guidance for the types of self-care activities that would benefit a person might have been more helpful here, and like maybe having more prompts, like for today, Monday is always my X day, and then Tuesday is a different self-care activity. So I know that might be a little bit too guided for some people, but I feel like I would struggle every single day to come up with something a little bit different for self-care. That's just my opinion, but you can just let me know if you agree or don't agree with that. But then it just repeats itself, and it does repeat 2, 4, 6, 7, and then at the end of the week you get again some more of the dot grid, the format that's diagonal, like Heather uses. And then it looks like it just repeats itself. Okay, and one thing that I do notice with because of the way it's set up is that for week 1, let me show you. For week 1, the weekly self-care is on the left-hand side, and then for week 2, it's on the right-hand side. So I'm assuming it will just kind of rotate back and forth like that, where it's left and then right. Yeah, so it does do that. And then you get the 4 weeks, so it's not 5 weeks, it's 4 weeks behind each divider, and then you have the dot grid that ends the 4th week, and then to wrap it up, you get another dot grid sheet to like kind of finish up that page. And then I'm assuming it just repeats itself. So that's what it looks like for each month. I think again, like it, to me, it feels like a gratitude journal more than a self-care journal. Again, just my opinion. I can certainly see it working for self-care. I can see where we could adapt some pieces of it to make it be self-care related. But like, for example, most rewarding interaction today, to me, that doesn't really speak to self-care. That speaks to, you know, social relationships and connections, which is important, but I don't know that that's necessarily absolutely self-care related. Now, some people might have self-care activities that are related to making sure they make connections with other people. I know I personally have that, but to have it be something that's every day, you know, I don't know. But you can certainly like adapt that to where it is your most rewarding interaction with yourself, and you know, your most rewarding interaction related to self-care. So I can see it again. I can see it being used as a self-care journal, but just on like first glance, it feels a lot more like a gratitude journal to me, which I think is very important. I just don't necessarily see it as self-care. Self-care and gratitude are similar, but not exactly the same to me. You guys can let me know your thoughts if you agree or don't agree with me. But just overall, I love guided journals. I love that Heather gave us this as a swag drop. I super appreciate that, just because from the experience of receiving this, I was able to pick it up and get it in my room, but I heard that a lot of people did not get it in their room. They had to kind of hunt it down and go to a bunch of different locations during limited hours to be able to get theirs. And Heather was super helpful. She was on the app, she was on Facebook trying to give us messages and post updates for where and when and how to get her drop. And so I appreciate all of that and the effort that she put into just kind of being communicative with us. And so again, I received it in my room, but I know a lot of people didn't. But I personally think it's a great journal. I think it's great to have the guided prompts. I personally would prefer even more like examples for self-care. And some sections I would have to adapt to make it self-care related. And you know, I think gratitude is important again, but I think it's a little bit different than self-care. So those are just my opinions for this. This was not sponsored in any way. You know, she gave it to me, to all of us at Go Wild as a swag drop. But I did want to just have a separate video for the planner, just in case you were interested in it. You saw some things that you liked about it. Again, she did release this as like she had very limited supply of this exact planner, but she has already said that she's planning to release this as a 12-month planner. So be on the lookout for that if you're interested in this layout. And again, that's what I got in my swag box from Heather. Thank you, Heather, so much for giving this to us. I hope you enjoyed this video and the like actual flip through of the planner, just because I thought that would be more helpful than like me throwing it on the screen during the swag drop and the swag video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel, and until the next video, bye guys.